This is the world's biggest star before she knew the cameras were rolling.
I love London.
Yeah.
But Englishmen are very different.
They can be difficult, yes.
Yes, they can.
They have an unusual sense of humour.
They do. We like this sense of humour.
Yes, yeah. Well, I think this is the thing.
But they don't like expressing their feelings.
Candid and personal, Madonna was ready to talk. Born in the US state of Michigan, Madonna Louise Ciccone was raised in a strict Catholic family. From an early age, she loved dancing, first ballet, and eventually a university scholarship. The straight-A student was focused and determined. Madonna told me she's always been ambitious, despite what other people thought of her.
No, in the high school, everyone thought I was a weirdo.
Did they?
Yeah. I promise. No one copied my style there.
But now, and they have been doing this now for a long time, everybody does want to copy your style. Do you see that, the irony? Is that ironic to you?
Oh, well, it's ironic, but it's flattering, too.
Some boys kiss me, some boys hug me, I think they're okay.
Her early style defined an era.
You know that we are living in a material world, and I am a material girl.
Madonna's look and clothing influenced fashion for young girls and women around the world, becoming the look of the 80s.
Like a virgin, hey, touched for the very first time.
Her sound inspired countless musicians and millions of fans. But Madonna's fourth album put her squarely in the crosshairs. The video for Like a Prayer featured stigmata and the burning of religious icons.
When you call my name, it's like a little prayer. I'm down.
Rolling Stone magazine hailed it as close to art as pop music gets. The Vatican didn't agree.
The world is more interested in her exploits in Malawi. When she visited an orphanage there and met a one-year-old boy, David Banda, she knew she wanted to help.
Madonna attracts controversy, sometimes deliberately, but usually because she's Madonna. In October 2006, she flew to Malawi in Africa, filing adoption papers for a baby boy named David Banda. It sparked an international furore.
Madonna's African adoption has been criticised by child welfare groups who are concerned that the singer's fame and fortune may have allowed her to flout the rules on adopting a Malawian baby and are threatening to take legal action.
He looked into my eyes and said to me that he was very grateful that I was going to give his son a life, and that had he kept his son with him in the village, he would have buried him.
Today, 2-year-old David, along with Rocco, who's 7, and 11-year-old Lourdes, are based in London, but travel the world with their famous mother.
I have 3 fabulous dancing children.
Actually, I bought them gifts.
Oh, that's
I did.
nice.
I bought the musical instruments from Australia.
Oh, really?
So there's a didgeridoo.
Okay, good. We like
and
those.
We'll put
Thank
those
you.
down there. And I also got a couple of boomerangs. However, I have been warned that they can be used as weapons, so you've got to be careful with those. Because they come back, of course.
Scared to give those to my sons.
And clapping sticks.
Wow, David will like that.
He will.
Yeah, good.
And
Thank you.
Because I know too, you've done quite a bit of percussion as well, haven't you?
Yeah.
And guitar.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with
Where's
this.
my guitar? You didn't bring
I
me a
didn't-
present.
That's it. I'll speak to the producer about that.
Pay with good intentions. Yeah.
Now, Madonna reveals another look and another sound, with her 18th album released later in the month. Titled Hard Candy, it combines a blend of dance and hip-hop and features Justin Timberlake.
What is it that you like about JT's style?
I like his phrasing when he writes music. He's very musical in his writing. I like his approach. He's very easy, doesn't take himself too seriously, but takes his job seriously. So I think I like working with him because he's playful, but at the same time he's really professional.
And how do you generally feel before an album is released? Are there nerves? Is there
Sure.
a sense of apprehension, or is it excitement?
Both. All of the above.
Have you got a good feeling about this album? Because I think a lot of people do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really proud of it. I'm really excited about it, you know, but also every time you make a record or you do anything, any work, you always think, oh God, I hope people like it. So there's that too.
It's been said that this new album of yours will define trends in music over the next 18 months. When you're putting an album together, is that something that you're aware of, or do you just concentrate and do your thing?
I always consciously pick artists or songwriters or producers that I think are pushing the envelope and doing interesting things. So I hope I'm doing the same thing while I'm working with them. But once you begin working in the studio, you're not really intellectualizing, oh, is this cutting edge? Is this interesting? You're just letting it happen and hoping for the best.
Do you test it out on friends and family?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Play it for my kids, play it for my husband, play it for my friends.
And what sort of feedback do you get from them?
Well, everybody always likes different things, so it's a bit confusing. They'll, argue about what their favorite song is. So it's interesting.
Can I tell you which one my favourite is?
Yes, please do.
Miles Away.
Yes.
Nearly Made Me Cry.
That's my daughter's favorite song.
Is it real?
Yeah. The theme of the video is basically the world's coming to an end, but we're going to have a good time, damn it.
Yeah. And did you have fun making it?
Oh, yeah. But it was really hard work. Oh, we rehearsed for a week, and we shot, the last day of shooting was 22 hours, and it was a lot of dancing and jumping and running and throwing ourselves around, and I was kind of physically exhausted.
Madonna, you're in such amazing shape, and I know you're a yoga devotee.
Not anymore.
Not anymore?
No, I don't do yoga anymore.
Why not?
Because after I fell off my horse and broke 10 bones, I stopped doing it. And I started doing Pilates and dance aerobics. That's my new thing.
Yeah. And of course, that's how you started out, as a dancer.
Yep.
Tell me, do the kids like to dance at home?
My kids?
Yeah.
They love to dance.
Do they?
Yeah. I have 3 fabulous dancing children.
Madonna has been using her star power to raise money for a good cause.
I'm grateful that Gucci has underwritten this event. That's all that matters to me, their generosity.
The positive thing is they weren't just out on the red carpet, they were donating.
You had a big UNICEF fundraiser in New York recently.
Yeah.
It's around when Fashion Week was on, and
Yeah.
it was an amazing turnout of people there.
It was amazing.
How does it make you feel when you can call those favours in from friends and get so much publicity for such a great cause?
Well, it makes me feel like I'm doing my job. Like, I feel like I felt good because I felt like there was a sense of community, not only in the fashion business, but also in the entertainment business, that, when you need people's help and you need people to show up, they do want to show up and help you, which is great.
Yeah, and they did.
Yeah.
And
they
Gwyneth
really
was
came
funny.
out. Love her.
Oh,
She's great.
She was funny. She said, when Madonna asks you, you go.
But it's Madonna's marriage to Guy Ritchie rather than her album that's put her back on the front page. She told me the relationship hasn't always been easy.
You've been married now for 7 years. I wanted to ask you what the secret is to a successful marriage, especially when there is so much travelling involved.
Learn to write good letters. Learn to say you're sorry, even when it wasn't your fault. Communication. Develop good communication skills.
I heard you say that on Parkinson, actually. Learn to say you're sorry even when you're not.
Even when you don't think it was your fault.
Rumours of an impending divorce have been denied by her people. But lyrically, Madonna's album tells another story. In particular, the track titled Miles Away.
That's my daughter's favorite song.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Because it is easier to say, I love you.
6,000 miles away, see? And you're married to a Brit, right? So you probably had a bit of a long-distance thing first, right?
Yeah.
Was it a nightmare?
Yes.
See?
Yeah.
Okay. I wrote that song for you.
Oh, God, I love you.
Being face to face with Madonna, it's difficult to believe the stories of her tyrannical behaviour. It's that very perception, though, that's helped make her a star.
You did once say on Parkinson that you wanted to make a difference in the world and that you wanted to be someone. Do you personally feel like you've achieved that now?
Yeah, I do.
Do you still dance?
Love to dance.
And where do you dance? Away from the office, I mean off the set?
Parties. Mm-hmm. In fact, 2 nights ago I had a party and I danced for hours.
What are your thoughts about touring Australia? Any ideas?
Yes, we've been talking about it. I know, I haven't been there in a while. Don't beat me up about it. I know, I need to go there. I'm very grateful to my fans in Australia. So if you promise to throw lots of parties for me, I might show up.
We can absolutely throw you a party.
What city do you live in?
Sydney.
Sydney, okay.
And we would love to see you down there. But I mean, to get ready for a tour, a world tour, I imagine would just be...
I'm tired already.
Yeah, I was going to say. Is that just the most exhausting thing in the world?
Yeah, it is. Pretty much.
A tiring prospect, but one we hope she won't be able to resist. After spending time with Madonna, it's clear she needs to perform. It's the constant in her life.
I just wanted to say hello to Takuya and let you know that I have very fond memories of that meal that you cooked for me on television 2 years ago. And I want to wish you a lot of success on your new television show, and I'm really happy that you're using my song Miles Away. Good luck. Yo te quiero. Cállate. Entiendo that it's hard and it's sweet.